Welcome! Today we will crochet Ramadan decoration. We will make a multicolor chain, and we will attach a small fanus with the same color to each ring. We can choose any colors and also choose the suitable length. First we'll crochet the desired number of rings. Then we will make a fanus with the same color of each one and attach them together. So let's get started. The yarn we will use is Ollie's Cotton Gold. We'll start with the rectangles that will form the chain rings. We can use any colors and make each rectangle with different color. We will start with 8 chain stitches. Now I did 8 chains, I'll skip 2 and go into the third and do a single crochet. We did a chain of 8 stitches and skipped the first 2 chains. And did a single crochet. We will make a rectangle of 35 rows. We will do 35 rows of single crochets without any increases or decreases. Now we finish the rectangle. We will connect both ends now. I already finished this part of the chain using different colors. And to connect this part I'll get it through the closed ring like so. Let's match both sides together, so we can join each 2 opposite stitches. We will finish all stitches with single crochets. We're just joining each 2 stitches together. And this is the last knot. We will get rid of the extra strands, then flip it to the other side so this part is hidden inside. Now we attached the new ring, and as we said, we chose the desired colors. And for each color we made a rectangle of 35 single crochets. And we finished them all with single crochets and joined all rings together. Now we will start the fanus with a chain of 5 stitches. Three, 4, 5. Skip the first 2 stitches and go into the third one and do a single crochet. Pay attention to next steps and to the count of stitches. So we did 5 chains, skipped the first 2 and gone into the third and did the first row of single crochets. Chain 1 to start the second row, and we will make an increase in the first stitch. So now we did 2 stitches. And another increase in the last stitch. So the triangle part, which is at the top of the fanus, will be 10 rows. and its pattern will be one row without increase, and the next one has increases at its beginning and at its end. So the first row we didn't do any increases. In the second row we did an increase at the beginning and another one at the end. And the third row we will do now will be done without any increases. Now we will make an increase in the fourth row. Continue until we get to 10 rows, one row without increases. Then an increase at the beginning and the end of the next row. Now we've completed 10 rows. One row without increases, and in the next row we did an increase at the beginning and another one at the end. Now for the second part of the fanus, we need to leave a space at the beginning. So we will do a slip stitch in the first 3 stitches to skip the first part. So we join the first 3 stitches with a slip stitch, then we start single crocheting at the 4th stitch. Now we did 8 single crochets, and we will also skip the last 3 stitches. Then continue the next rows of single crochets. We'll do 8 rows without any increases or decreases. We did 2 rows, and we will continue another 6 with same count of stitches without increases or decreases. Now we completed 8 rows of single crochets, same count of stitches without increases or decreases. Now pay attention to the next part. We will make a decrease at the beginning. So we did a decrease at the beginning of this row. Then we continue normally and we'll do another decrease at the last 2 stitches. We will also make a decrease at the beginning of the next row. Then continue individual stitches. And another decrease at the end of the row as well. So we did a decrease at the beginning and end of the first and second rows. We will do a decrease here, one individual stitch, then another decrease, a decrease at the beginning and end of each of the 3 rows. The next row will be individual stitches. So again, we did decreases at the beginning and end of each of the 3 rows. And then we did individual stitches in the 4th row. Now pay attention to the last 2 rows. At these rows we will do increases at the beginning and at the end. So here we did an increase. And another increase at the end. And also an increase at the beginning of the next row. And another increase at the end of the row. Now we completed the fanus and this is how it looks at the end. We also made another layer for the fanus because one layer won't be tough enough to be hanged. So we will attach 2 layers together so that it looks good when it's hanged. We will attach them together with single crochets. Adjust them both together and insert the hook into the first 2 opposite stitches. Match them together and start single crocheting around both layers of the fanus. Now we attached both layers of the fanus together and it became more tough and it'll look better when hanged. So here is how the chain looks by now. Of each color we made a rectangle and a fanus. Then we attached them together and also attached all the rings to form the chain. We also made 2 lengths for the chains, so the result would be 1 fanus up and 1 down. So now we will connect the fanus we just made to its ring with the same color. We will make a long chain for this fanus, it will be 20 stitches. We will connect the yarn to the top of the fanus. Then do the 20 chains. We will attach it to the inside part of the ring, so when we hang it, it'll be propped against the wall. Then we cut off the extra strand from the ring and the fanus. The short chain here we made it only 10 stitches. So the long chain was 20 and the short one is 10. Now the fanus decoration chain is completed. We wish everyone a blessed and happy Ramadan. Thank you.